4th and steals. All the little things.
And number 2 in field goal defense. Here's Kuminga trying to defend Doncic. Into Gafford.
On the bench now, breathing heavy. Remember, we didn't have any preseason, no games. Nice pass and roll here by Gafford. And right now, everything clicking at both ends of the floor for Dallas. That's his second made, 11 now, double figures for Draymond.
Doncic, hero step. Gafford the flush. Irving the other way. The spin by Curry. The drive by Irving. And the finish inside Gafford. It is a foul and a 7-0 Maverick run.
He played with the Legends last year. Kyrie the pull-up. Gafford, strong offensive rebound and strong finish. The big man. Well, the Mavs had their biggest lead a moment ago at 26. They've had a good approach here in the third quarter. Low pass doesn't stop Gafford from going high, though.
The team is happy to have Jokic back in any state, Mike.
Oh, Dad, love to play it up, big how difficult it is. Washington, no, but Gafford, yes.
To build on your rhythm, especially with Luka out for at least a week.
Yeah, we know we can't do it just by one person. We got to come together collectively as a unit. Come together, everybody can step up and contribute.
Porter just 1 of 5. Jamal Murray just 2 of 8. Oh, again, a lob pass, Irving and Gafford. Gafford having a strong game off the bench.
Wembanyama and Castle out there. Wembanyama going up against the defense of Daniel Gafford. He knocked it away. And Gafford will get it from Doncic. And then jackhammers in his own miss.
Biggest lead's been 13. Irving on the cut, drops it off to Gafford, who hammers it down. From 2018 to 23, over 5 seasons and 9 games against Dallas. Gafford, he hammers one home.
Conley's been struggling with his shot. Jumper on the way. Rips out. Rebounded by Doncic. Ahead, Gafford running the floor. He's
coming into this game, 40 of his 70 shots have been from 3.
Oh, big finish. Gafford rising up. Edwards bangs in a triple. But Gafford runs the floor and nobody gets back to deal with him. Another jam for Daniel Gafford.
Crazy good. There it is.
Dinwiddie for Gafford!
Went down hard, getting back up.
And they call the kickball there, which puts the shot clock at 14 seconds. Up top, down hard, Daniel Gafford from Luka. Nice pass, big finish. Slip. He's now 0 for 9 from the floor, 0 for 8 on threes. Mavericks running, nice lead by Marshall. Here's Kyrie. And in traffic finds Gafford for the rim rocker.
He was the open guy on that one, but you know, Luka probably knows better than I do.
Yeah, and that was the first team foul, by the way, in the last 2 minutes.
Oh, there's
free throws. Oh, Luka did it again. Some thievery tonight here by Luka, and the late lead for the Gafford jam. Jalen Smith, no, short on a 3. And another hit ahead. Gafford!
Beal gonna have to make a play. Step back and left it well short. Solid defense. Up ahead. Gafford! The hammer!
It's a big-time shot.
He is 7 for 7 in this ball game. Thompson tries to turn the corner. Great feed! Gafford to throw down. Doncic on the logo. Using a Gafford screen. Throws it up! The lob working beautifully.
Christian with his first brownie points of the night. He's averaging almost 16 a game. Thompson underneath to Gafford, and that's what Gafford can do for you. He doesn't take a shot outside of 6 inches. Luka, who's averaging almost 29 per game as the Nuggets come up empty. And the pass to Gafford, he's waiting.
Very cerebral player. Not going to out-muscle you, but he can outthink you.
Klay Thompson, and he put it right where it had to be as Gafford rattles a rim for his first 2.
Filipowski in the lineup.
That's the most points for the rookie in a half this season. And he's coming off a career-high 18 in the loss of Phoenix. Ball's loose, Eugene. Yeah, down on the deck. Mavs get it back, and there's what Gafford does so well.
Where Jones missed on a three, and here's QB1. Marshall catches from Kyrie. Shovels it back to Kyrie, who certainly didn't give up on the play, and then put it on a platter for Gafford to climb the ladder.
Games in which Gafford's looked good offensively coming off the bench for the Mavs.
And the good news on the starting side of the equation is that Lively didn't get into foul trouble. Daniel Gafford goes in and baptizes Zach Collins.
Scored over 121 a game on an average in their current 4-game winning streak. They're 9-7 on the season. Gafford in the middle against Pella. Larson hammers it down.
Here comes Hardy up the wing. PJ drives through, dumps it low, and dunk for Gafford.
Will Hardy's going to ask for defense again. Downhill run. Kyrie inside to put the hammer. Down was Gafford.
Luka comes to it, gives to Gafford, two-man play, pinpoint pass, Gafford two-hand jam.
Yeah, they settled down in the second quarter, and I thought had better court balance and more ball security.
Luka Doncic sees a double team, forces a pass. It's saved by Hardy along the end line, and Gafford standing at the rim dunks it. Quentin Grimes in no hurry. A differential of 13 on the clock. He finds Gafford at the rim for the two-hand jam.
By the way, the Dallas Mavericks are 11 of 16 from downtown. Luka to the landlord. Gafford rocking the rim in his return. 2 minutes to go. Shot clock at 7. Doncic, oh, nice pass inside. 2 on the rim for Gafford.
There's a lot of good players on teams that are kind of secondary teams in the league that you can get a value acquisition, right?
Kyrie lets it fly. And his first miss from the field, batted out. Dinwiddie finds Powell. And it's knocked away, scooped up by Gafford with a slam dunk. And call there's some contact in there. Doncic with it. Doncic up at the rim, Gafford, and Doncic with 6 assists.
Grimes finds Marshall. Marshall made a three a moment ago, gonna tap. Length and strength to stretch out and grab it. And then Gafford, another putback. Here's a handoff to Kyrie. Underneath, and another ferocious finish by Gafford.
The first name being so fun.
Oh,
Kimani.
There's a lot of good names out there, Skin. A lot of fun names to pronounce. How about that? Daniel Gafford.
But just the influence and impact that a guy like Josh Okogie has. As Gafford, who leads the league in scoring because of plays like that.
Right now, it's their offense, not really great ball movement since then. That should never happen. And look, the guy that shoots it knows if he's going to make it or not. Bradley Beal chase right after it.
Thompson on the drive and dish inside Gafford.
Klay Thompson can pass the ball now.
No Nurk, he was ejected. P.J. Washington as Gafford got loose. Nobody recovered.
I know Mason.
We got 8 seconds to get it over the line. Kyrie, long pass, Kleba, looking for Gafford. Gafford digs out a loose ball and finishes.
Suns have never led in this one. O'Neal with a jump pass, deflected, scooped up by Kleba. Tapping it up the head to Gafford. And
Dallas winning at 98-89. This is a very good Dallas defense. Maxence Prosper drives into the lane. High bank, no. Rebound grab by Gafford for the stuff.
The dice on that saying, well, we feel like our big man can handle this situation. The school saying that he can handle it.
Donovan Clingan triggers the three. It comes off long. Gafford races out, receives a pass over the top in front court and jams.
Down the lane, Dinwiddie needing a shot to fall. He is 1 of 7 with that miss, but Gafford there to clean the glass.
Kyrie Irving back in. Dallas going to try to make a run here early. Behind Irving and Thompson, who triggers and misses. Gafford in there as well. Here's a drop pass inside from Kyrie, and Gafford immediately windmills in there for a jam.
Out Out of a timeout, Williams drives. Hardy has it. Blow by against Strus, but help defense there by Evan Mobley. Tip in missed by Gafford. Second opportunity, powers it home. You know, he's been out with a shoulder injury. Hardy, Gafford, another alley-oop by Hardy. Was in that Maverick win on November 22nd. He had 22 points and 13 rebounds. Unfortunately, after going 11 of 11 at the line the other night, he missed the 2 free throws, but then it's Gafford picking up a low pass. Gafford the screener. Nice catch. Goes up. Spectacular finish.
Gafford gets a touch with 1:20 to go in the first. Hardy, lob it. Gafford, slam it. Perfect alley-oop.
Operating off a screen by Gafford is Dinwiddie. And Gafford doing damage again inside.
You know, Tice had to challenge the shot.
He went up by 11. Hardy for the lob for Gafford.
He gets a full head of steam. Both guys are heading downhill. Hardy, right, you're exactly right.
Gafford, now clear out. How often have you seen that for Daniel Gafford? What a hammer. Man, feeling pretty good? 10 apiece for Hawk off the bench, and he's with 5 boards. And a great pass, great setup. Najee got into it.
Klay Thompson, gonna get it back from Gafford. Tied around the screen, going up to Gafford. Caught it down, throwing it down. New career high for Daniel Gafford.
Give the Thunder credit. They are a steady outfit. They really are. They're not rattled very much.
Grimes flips it to Gafford for the finish with 2.9 left in the quarter.
Felt the guy running at him, short one escape dribble to his left, and he's got rhythm.
LaMelo Ball now a three-pointer in 47 consecutive games. Yowza! Daniel Gafford. Gafford, low catch, able to rip it away. Comes up short, got it back. Oh, my goodness! Oh, Daniel Gafford!
But quickly, he cleans up his own miss.
Hornets lead by 3. 15 lead changes in our ball game. Gafford, another dunk.
No, I actually didn't have to take a language because I tested out of it in high school. Grew up in Southern California, so I took a bunch of Spanish.
Williams gets inside. Gafford right there.
Still working for the league. An all-time great guy as well. But you didn't mess with him when he was officiating. Gafford throws it down. And Daniel Gafford now 6 points, 4 boards, and a block.
Just about 20 miles south of Pacific Palisades. It's just unimaginable what's happening.
Daniel Gafford with the slam down the other way.
Just knocking down threes left and right.
Caruso feeling good from the outside, and that time, when you look at that group, they always play within themselves.
Cornette had 5 assists and 8 rebounds. Irving's 3 no good. Gafford with the follow slam.
Biskert went up against Thompson, made a late decision to pass it. Big block, wow. That was snuffed out by Gafford. And then Gafford with the paint catch, defense flies by, and Gafford hammers one home again. Valanciunas is starting. Alex Sarr has left ankle soreness, questionable to return. So Valanciunas starts the third quarter, turned it over. Mavericks run, tower of power finish by Daniel Gafford with a foul. But he's kind of left that game behind him. Only 7 points tonight. Gafford moving to the basket, uncontested slam dunk.
It's just an up and down situation.
Life is a very young player in the league. Kyrie putting it up for Gafford on a platter to climb the ladder.
Dinwiddie will share it. Washington on a double clutch and a break. It was tapped away and a timeout for the Pels. Irving. And Gafford took it away from Eve on the hammer. Goodness gracious. Man, what a finish. They're shooting 48% on their triples. They're 20 of 42. Washington shares it. Grimes will didn't get it that time, but it'll be Gafford.
Daniel Gafford, who's been a rebounding machine since he got to Dallas, pulls that one down. Here he goes down the lane for a jam.
Christie was a part of the Lakers starting lineup. So the Mavericks happy to have him in addition to Anthony Davis and Daniel Gafford. We know he can do that. See how the Sixers finish this one out tonight.
14 of 22 were the Sixers in that period. That's why they're shooting 57% from the field.
Daniel Gafford with a tough 2 there for the Mavericks.
Thompson's got it. Clay with 25. Through traffic. Gafford on the wing. Gets around performance.
Missoula is not happy.
Porzingis.
P.J. Washington back after P.J. and Alyssa with the birth of their newest. Oh, and Daniel Gafford from Anthony Davis slams it in. A drive by Dinwiddie, way up off the rim. Gafford with the rebound. Big time finish by Daniel Gafford.
That's 7
turnovers.
Yeah.
It is a nice pass. And another nice pass. And a thunderous finish. Marshall.
You know, it really just comes down to just me taking my time. You know, me making sure that I'm doing everything. Hey!
That's your buddy.
Oh, so my fault.
No.
Making sure I can do whatever so I can get back.
If you want to
sure I'm in the right
play.
shape.
I'm just worried about each game and who's going to be healthy and available. But what's the sense of urgency and sense of belief? As that's a rim rocker for Gafford. What's the sense of urgency and sense of belief in the room right now with regard? And they have a chance to start the third quarter with the basket, but Klay Thompson had it blocked. However, it falls nicely for Daniel Gafford, who turns and lets him know with a two-hand finish inside. And then was drafted 21st in 2021. Dinwiddie to a rolling Gafford! And Gafford with a ferocious finish. Washington flips it way back to Dinwiddie. Gafford.
They're not even inside the three-point arc yet.
Now here's Gafford. And hammers it! Oh my goodness!
Jinx Alvin Robinson anymore.
No.
He's not playing, so.
Here's Daniel Gafford. Big to big, high-low.
Yeah, I love that.
That's that old Mark Aguirre.
I am yelling.
That's right.
He's being emphatic.
No,
with
I hear
his...
you. I feel your pain. I'm thinking just like you're thinking.
Gafford bowling and upstairs to finish powerfully.
Yeah.
Daniel Gafford.
Hurts the bucket. Nice pass. Max Christie is out there now for Dallas. Lob inside to Gafford. That's where he does all of his damage. Kawhi is back in business. The Clippers, needless to say, much better for 34-18. They are out in front. Dinwiddie. Lob to Gafford. Told you that's where he does a lot of his damage. Dinwiddie now with his second assist.
In a game since February 26th. The injury list. Yeah. Steal here for Anthony Davis. And then there's an assist.
Hey.
What a pass.
Okay.
Well, a minute ago, Skin said the Mavs up by 38 right now as the landlord going high.
Maybe took an inadvertent shot to the face to Gafford that allowed that drive and finish.
Williams driving, drop off, Gafford, and a foul. Former G League Defensive Player of the Year, Najee Marshall around his screen. Marshall drives, Gafford, and the Grizzlies have offered very little resistance in the paint. By the way, Huff, only the second Grizzly reserve with 4 blocks in a single quarter as Gafford rocks the rim.
J-Dub, Jalen Williams was playing center. This is when they were playing small ball, and they still have the #1 record in the Western Conference. Look at the handle.
Look at the handle by Irving. Oh, man. Gafford climbing it. And jackhammers it in.
Daniel Gafford and Luka Doncic. Wiggins back to take a turn on Luka. That's Gafford rolls. Do you want to keep giving up dunks, or do you want to keep daring them to hit threes? Warriors are 4 away from their franchise record for threes in a game. And Kyrie setting up Gafford inside. Luka on the kick out. Klay Thompson. The show and go. Inside. And Gafford hammering it down.